What's going on, you guys? It is your boy, the American F1 fan, Eric Ringel here, and it is the F1 F around after qualifying of the Austin Grand Prix. Carlos Sainz has gotten on pole position. Max Verstappen up there in second place. The grid is going to be so jumbled up. We're waiting confirmation from FIA as to who's going to be starting where, because there are so many penalties coming in the way of engine penalties and whatnot. So we're waiting on word there. So let's I'm going to go ahead and share out the stream on Twitter right now, on Twitter and Facebook. So just give me just a few minutes here while we let people join here. Whoops. Sorry, using a little bit bigger of a monitor here. So just give me a moment here as we'll share this out with our Twitter. And that is tweeted out. We're going to go as long as we need, as we can go. Probably about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, and the hour to 2 hour range we're going to go today. So just bear with me as we're sharing out the stream for everybody first and foremost. Give some people some time to join the stream. All right, there we go. So we're shared out for a little bit right now. So, but yeah, Carlos Sainz getting pole position and quite frankly, a pretty decent qualifying session. I mean, it was one of those that, it was kind of you have obviously Leclerc and a lot of other guys taking penalties going into the race tomorrow, which I need to actually send that to my email here real quick. So we're also going to be doing a live stream tomorrow of the race. We're going to do pre-race starting at 12:30. We're going to do all the way through till the race's conclusion, and then we'll do a little bit of post-game after that. Let me grab that real quick and I'll share it up on the screen. So just give me a moment here. Give people a little bit of time since we're just So right now, guys, we are at 217 subscribers. So I am very excited for the fact that we have made it to so the last time I did a live stream, I was at 117 subscribers, and that was during the Indy 500 Monaco, the greatest weekend in racing history. It was an absolutely fantastic stream. So we're going to do it again tomorrow, as we're going to do pregame. We're going to react to the race as it's going on, and then also do a little bit of postgame. But you'll also be able to join me. You'll be able to donate to the channel. You'll get me to do different challenges. If we gain new subscribers, I'll be chugging a beer. It's going to be a fun time tomorrow. These streams have been fun in the past, and so definitely want to do them again. So give me just a moment and I will pull the photo of the thumbnail so that you guys can take a look and see. It's a little warm in this room, not gonna lie. Come on. There it is. So let's do this. So download that. We're going to open, whoops. All right, there we go. There is, let's go ahead and put that up on screen there for us. So yeah, so there's the thumbnail. So that's what we're gonna start the stream, like I said, at 12:30. So for every new subscriber, we're gonna chug a beer. For $1, I'll be doing some hot sauce. My wife has got some fantastic hot sauce that she will let us use. $5 will get me to bite an onion. $10 will get me to do a gross shot, whatever that may possibly be. And then $20, I will do all of those above. If you guys leave a comment with your with the Cash App donation, I will also share that on screen as well, so that everybody will be able to see that, see your comment as well. So you can share a comment along with donating to the channel. All the money goes back into the channel, getting better equipment, better camera, you name it. That's what we're working towards, is making these streams a little bit better for y'all. So we'll move that off of the screen there. But guys, yeah, qualifying session was quite interesting. I think more than anything else, the news of the day has been probably the most interesting. So we obviously had one of the co-founders of Red Bull. He passed away today. I'm not even going to attempt the name. I don't want to butcher it. You also had Logan Sargent being basically named to the Williams second seat for 2023, which again, one of those I felt like it just made sense to get a guy from the United States on the grid, but he was also proving his worth in Formula 2. And so, barring him not finishing within the top six in the F2 standings, he'll get his FIA Super license, which will allow him to race in Formula 1 this year. So, or for 2023. So we saw him in free practice 1, got some running there, along with Alex Palou, Robert Schwartzman, Antonio Giovinazzi. It was that was such a pain. Such a pain. Theo Porcher from Alfa Romeo. So, had a huge, amount of rookies in F1 appear in free practice 1. So that was really cool. But this qualifying, I would go over the results, but here's the thing: is the results at this point really don't mean a whole lot, because we have so many engine penalties that are on the way, and that's what we're waiting for news on, is basically what the final grid is going to look like. So just waiting on that there. Let me just doing some more house cleaning here as we're so I think the bigger story is obviously some of the other headlines from today. Finally, Christian Horner from Red Bull was able to speak out today about the cost cap breach that Red Bull had overtaken in 2021. No announcement has yet been made as far as to what the punishment will be going into that. Let's do. We'll share. So this is some of the just So we'll do this right here. So this is just some of the press conference that they had earlier this afternoon with all the team owners. So this was, kind of Christian Horner and Zach Brown going at it. So we'll listen to that here and kind of give our reactions to it. I gotta stop it right there. The fact that Christian Horner is going to come out and going to say that, well, we don't know why they went over budget, or saying that they're cheating, like breaking the cost cap was cheating. There are punishments to that. Like, all of a sudden, magically now the FIA doesn't know what they're doing, but they apparently knew what they were doing during the championship last year. And, can't have it both ways, Christian. You're kind of bitching and complaining about something. And I got to be honest with you. I don't, Zach Brown is one that's not going to mince words when it comes to, you know, people cheating or people taking shortcuts. And Zach Brown definitely did that here. I mean, he definitely, it definitely didn't mince words. So we'll get back into it. Well, then tell us. Tell us how much it is, Christian Horner. Tell us how much you've gone over on the, or what the FIA is saying you've gone over. Because this whole process has been so closed off to the FIA, or to the fans of Formula One, that a lot of fans are calling BS right now. Come out, tell us. Somebody tell us. Christian Horner, FIA, Ben Suleiman, the president of the FIA, Stefano Domenicali. Somebody needs to come out, say how much Red Bull went over, where those areas are that you see that they went over, and list the potential disciplinary actions that you guys may take. Because this is, the fact that Formula One fans still have no idea what's going on, and it's just a war of words between Christian Horner, Zach Brown, Mattia Binotto, Toto Wolff. Like, let's stop the war of the words. Put out the information, exactly what Formula One, what exactly Red Bull did, how they exactly went over on the cost cap, and make this an open, forum as far as to what happened, because I think the fans deserve to know. So sorry, let's get back into this. I'm not playing another minute. So I had heard rumors that this moron decided to try to throw out mental health. Don't use mental health as a kind of a scapegoat here. You guys put yourselves in this mess. Let's be totally honest with ourselves. You put yourself in this mess, not us. So the fact that you're going to sit here and claim mental health and it is just asinine. Like, the fact that Christian Horner is going to claim that is just asinine. Now, granted, anything outside of the sport, go after, if you want to say mean things about Christian Horner, or, calling them cheats or whatever, that's fine. Don't go after families. That's totally something different. Families have nothing to do with this. Let's stay out of the going after families. That's the only thing I can say. But I mean, when there's no transparency in this, I mean, what do you guys kind of expect? I mean, this was going to kind of happen, and it's unfortunate because it's distracting from the sport in general as well, and it's keeping people from really understanding, um, you know, what's going on in the sport. So I really implore the FIA to start being a little bit more transparent with this. So just kind of going through, we're going to go through some of the F1 tweets. We'll pull that up. So, like I said, Logan Sargent is going to be joining F1 in 2023. You've got the ongoing saga of, Red Bull and cost cap gate and what's going to happen there. Um, you have ESPN signing a new 3-year deal with Formula One to carry the Sky television broadcasts. And I've said it in a prior video. I don't like the fact that the ESPN is using Sky Sports as their broadcast instead of putting their own broadcast together and, really kind of, doing things on their own. And, because any station could have done that. I mean, let's be honest. You know, uh, Fox Sports could have done that. NBC could have done that. Any of these places could have done that. And, ESPN's trying to say, oh, well, there's going to be some other really cool, things in season that they're going to do to kind of up Formula One. I don't necessarily believe it. I'm not going to lie. I just don't. So I'm going to call BS there. So ESPN's got the new 3-year contract, which will allow them to carry Sky Sports for their Formula One coverage. ESPN, get your own broadcast, please. Like, the U.S. people want it. They deserve it. I mean, the fact that F1 has grown so much, and, you had the Miami GP, who in the United States was one of the most watched F1 races with 2.6 million people. Like, I think that's probably deserving of, getting its own, broadcasting crew. And, it's sad because I would like to see a ESPN, carry their own broadcast again. So let's go over to Twitter. We've pulled up F1 Twitter here. As you can see, Sky Sports 1 does not allow video to be shared. So we're just kind of scrolling through. Haas has had a really bad qualifying session today. I mean, it was just god awful. They both got eliminated in Q1. But news from the Haas front, in 2023, they will no longer be just known as Haas Formula One team. They will be known as MoneyGram Haas Formula One team, as they've signed a new title sponsorship deal for 2023, bringing in quite a bit of money for Haas Formula One. Really going to help them out, going to be able to help them out against the budget cap. Obviously, from kind of the words that were coming out of Gunther Steiner's mouth, sounded like they're not even going to come anywhere close to breaking the cap again this year. So that's that's good on their end, but kind of it's going to help them going into the future. Kind of keep scrolling here. So obviously this if I can find his name, I will let you guys know, because I'm not really entirely sure how to pronounce his name. Talking about Carlos Sainz getting pole position, really needed for Carlos's, he needed it for his confidence. Let's be honest. He's been having some nightmare sessions the last, several weeks. So Dietrich Mateschitz was the gentleman's name who, basically bought Jordan turned it into Red Bull, basically bought two Formula One teams in what used to be Toro Rosso, and then, obviously with Red Bull, and to make them, into what he made, Red Bull into what it is now. Like, that is definitely something. So, to have him pass away literally right before qualifying was an absolute mare for him. So here's the results. This is somebody, I don't know how accurate this is going to be. So we've got, and I'm waiting for the official FIA word to come out. That'll tell me, where they're going to place everybody. So you got Carlos Sainz in first, Verstappen second, Hamilton third, Russell fourth. Stroll's going to be starting fifth as he makes his first Q3 appearance in the United States. Congratulations to him. Lando Norris starting sixth, Valtteri seventh, Sergio Perez eighth, Alexander Albon ninth, Sebastian Vettel 10th, Pierre Gasly 11th, Charles Leclerc 12th, who's got a 10-place grid penalty for power units. Sergio Perez has got a 5-place grid penalty. Then you have Yuki Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Kevin Magnussen 15th, Ricciardo 16th, Ocon 17th, Schumacher 18th, Guan Yu Zhou 19th, and Nicholas Latifi 20th. Still no word yet from Haas Formula One team who's going to be the second driver. All signs are pointing to Nico Hulkenberg taking over that second seat for 2023, which will make a pretty good lineup in Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hulkenberg. It was talked about on the qualifying broadcast, it was either Q3 or qualifying, that Daniel Ricciardo has signed a reserve driver role, but the team has not been announced yet as to who he's going to be a reserve driver for. There was talks it was going to be Mercedes. Apparently, Mercedes has said that's not going to happen. The only other team with an open reserve spot is Red Bull. So potentially we could see Daniel Ricciardo going back to Red Bull, which would be absolutely stunning in of itself. So scrolling down here a little bit further, just kind of, this is the second person. It looks like kind of the same as far as where the where the starting grid will be tomorrow. So not totally surprised there. We'll scroll down a little bit further. It's really horrible that I cannot watch, I cannot share with you the poll time, or the poll lap that Carlos Sainz put out. Just absolutely fantastic poll time from him. Let's see here. So this is brought up, and I've seen this a couple times now on Twitter. So I want to look. So going into Q2, Guan Yu Zhou was knocked out of Q. He had a chance to make it into Q3, got knocked out because breaking track limits. So this is the picture from him breaking track limits, which got him, knocked out of Q2. But then here's a picture of Max Verstappen doing the exact same thing, earlier or later in qualifying and not having a lap deleted. So again, this goes, this kind of feeds the Formula One, conspiracy theorist, which, sucks, but, it's one of those that it keeps feeding into it. And it stinks because, Max Verstappen doesn't deserve it, because let's be honest, Max was going to win this championship this year, regardless, I think. And, now it looks bad because of what happened to Japan. And, just the little things here and there. So, it just looks bad on the FIA and Formula One when they miss certain things like that. So just kind of scroll here, see if there's any other big news stories. So guys, interact with me, comment in the comment section down below your questions, comments. If you guys watch this video after the fact, leave me your comments about your questions, your comments, you know, and I will answer them even tomorrow when we do the other live stream. Again, like I said, we're going to be doing another live stream tomorrow during the Formula One race in Austin. So join me there. You guys will be able to get to do amazing things if you guys donate to my channel, if you guys subscribe to my channel. So be on the lookout for my channel and the video that's going to be coming out, or the event that'll be coming out on the channel. You'll see the live video scheduled for tomorrow. That'll be starting at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. Yes, I know it sucks. It is during football, and I hate it. Luckily, my Bears don't play till Monday, so I don't have to miss too much football tomorrow. But we will be watching Formula One, so you folks can join me. I'll try to put at least the live timing up on the screen. I'm not going to show video. That's going to be first and foremost. I'm going to put that out, get that out of the way now. I will not be putting the live feed from Sky Sports or ESPN on my stream. I am not looking to get my channel deleted, so that will not be happening. So if you think that the live stream is going to be showing the race, you're sadly mistaken. So just putting that out of the way now, because I've gotten that question before in the past, as if I could show, the video. So I'm just not going to do it. So trying to scroll through here to see what other excuse me, news stories that are going on. So they're showing Max going off twice again. I'll go ahead and bring this up on view. Going over the white line the same way Guan Yu Zhou did, and not getting penalized for it. That really, it just sucks. You guys have got to call it both ways. It just looks bad there. So this was the final qualification. If you don't take into account all the penalties that'll be occurring, you had Sainz, Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, Stroll, Norris, Alonso, Bottas, Albon, Vettel, Gasly, Guan Yu Zhou, Yuki Tsunoda, Kevin Magnussen, Ricardo, Ocon, Mick Schumacher, and Nicholas Latifi, who they keep calling the GOAT, and we need to stop that. It's just silly. He's not the GOAT. He's just not. He's not the GOAT, so stop. Great picture here between Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc, and Max Verstappen. Max congratulating Carlos on a pole. Let's see what else we got here. Here's a great picture of the new, you can't see any of the new parts on the Mercedes. They did bring in some developments. I'll tell you, one of the surprises for me for qualifying, I mean, if we're going to be totally honest, was Alfa Romeo. They basically had both cars in Q3 had Guan Yu Zhou not been penalized. Like, that was a great, qualifying session for Alfa Romeo, and they're going to have a, really good starting spots going into tomorrow's race. Excuse me. Sorry, just checking here just to make sure that we have no new subscribers to the channel. Nope, we're still at 217, but that's okay. Tomorrow will be the big day when it comes to subscribers. So join me again tomorrow, live streaming. We'll be live reacting to the race in Austin tomorrow. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I need to put that out. I'll be putting that out after we end here. Probably will go another 15 minutes or so. We'll try to keep this video pretty short, so people, if they want to, they can go back and watch it. Great picture from Formula One of Carlos Sainz getting on pole position. Let's see here. Can't show any Formula One videos because they are copyright mother truckers. They will you show any formula, like I may get copywritten for, the the one video I played during the press conference, even though I'm reacting to it. So we'll see after this is over if I got the copyright claim for it. Is this? No, that is not the official FIA grid that's coming out yet. We're still waiting, which sucks. It'll be. It's so nice for us in the United States. We're going to get a couple weeks where we don't have to wake up at the butt crack of dawn to watch a Formula One race. So that's going to be that is going to be fun tomorrow. Not having to wake up at 7 a.m. for an 8 a.m. race or 6 a.m. for a 7 a.m. race. That'll be quite nice. So this is the provisional classifications as of right now. Like I said, there hasn't been any new updates. We're still waiting the FIA to attach all the penalties that are going to be used. So just waiting on that. We'll run down real quick. So we got Logan Sargent to Williams in 2023. Christian Horner and Zach Brown going at it at the technical director's press conferences earlier today. You have ESPN signing a new 3-year contract to broadcast Sky Sports 1 F1 broadcasts. You had basically the creator of the Red Bull and Toro Rosso teams in Formula One, Dietrich Mateschitz, I believe. He passed away right before qualifying, as a matter of fact. A lot of the news so far right now is just the fact that Carlos Sainz has got pole position. We really haven't seen too much else in the way of potential, what the final grid order is gonna look like. Because too, you have to remember that yes, we have certain penalties right now, but other teams may take penalties overnight, may break, parc fermé rules and replace engine parts, whatever. So we may see more penalties going into tomorrow. But first time in a while, we're going to get a really dry race in Austin, which will be nice. It's been quite windy here in Texas, so be on the lookout for that tomorrow. The potential weather that we're going to get. Let's see, anything else before we just go ahead and sign off? Because, like I said, I want to try to keep this video short, since the video tomorrow will be a long video tomorrow. So I just want to kind of keep this in a relatively good, not too long for you guys, so you guys can go back and watch it. Because you got to remember too that Europeans were up in arms at the fact of what time the qualifying session was starting today. So they were all, I think, getting ready for bed, if I remember correctly, or in bed. So so that's about that. So yeah, but that looks to be about it. I've looked through Twitter a little bit to kind of see if there was anything else we needed to cover before we end this video. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Join me again, like I said, tomorrow, guys. Join me tomorrow. I'm going to share this one last time for you guys so that you guys can see it. Before we go. There we go. There it is. Let's move it right there. We're going to zoom that in a little bit so you guys can really get the full-fledged. There we go. Look at that. Look at that handsome devil right there. Pre-game live reactions to the Grand Prix in Austin, Texas. Tomorrow's stream starts at 12:30 p.m. Guys, for every new subscriber to the channel, I'm going to be chugging a beer for $1 donation to my Cash App. It'll be a hot sauce. $5 donation to the Cash App will be biting an onion. $10 will be a gross shot of some kind that my wife will make me. and $20 will be all of the above. There'll be more. There'll be more. I will have like the instructions scrolling on the screen as we go throughout the race tomorrow. As soon as the stream starts at 12:30. But guys, thank you so much for watching this little F around on the channel here. I'm going to try to get on and do a lot more of these for you guys, just to kind of, get on here, do some Formula One talking, and eventually, I'm gonna figure out how to record, me playing the Formula One video game, so that I can actually put episodes of that out. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and for the American F1 fan, I'm Eric Ringle, signing off.